The example we just saw in the previous demo created a BACPAC file. We will look at the differences between a BACPAC and a DACPAC here. Now, DACPAC stands for Data Tier Application Package, and it contains the database schema in XML format. DAC is a database lifecycle management tool that simplifies development, deployment, and management of data tier elements that support an application. A BACPAC is basically a DACPAC with data. Okay, it's generally used to move databases from one server to another, as we saw in lesson 2 where we were doing our database migration. We can view the contents of a BACPAC or a DACPAC by changing the file extension to a .zip and then extracting the zip folder. So I've navigated to my code folder on my C drive here, where I exported the BACPAC in the last demo, and I'm just going to change the file extension to be a .zip. I'm just going to right click and rename my BACPAC file, and I'm going to change its extension to be .zip, and I'm going to click on yes, am I sure I want to change it, and it changes it for me. Then I just need to extract this zip into a folder. So I'm going to right click, I'm going to do extract all, I'm going to click extract, and it extracts the file for me. So with the Toy Store zip extracted, we can see that it's got the following files. It's got a model.xml. This contains the database objects in XML format. It has got an origin XML, which contains a count of each database object, database size, export start date, and other statistics about the BACPAC and the database. The DAC metadata.xml contains the DAC version and the database name. The data folder contains a subfolder for each table in the database, and these subfolders contain data in DCP format, BCP format. So you can see that you can view the contents of a BACPAC or a DACPAC by extracting or renaming the file to be a zip, extracting the zip, and you can see the contents of your BACPAC or DACPAC file. I'll just double click on model here to see if we can see what it looks like. Okay, and I'm just going to choose right click, edit with Notepad++, pop this on the screen for you, and you can see the contents of the model.xml. So let's compare manual versus automated backups in Azure SQL database. We've got a nice little matrix here that shows some of these comparisons and some of these differences. So the backup type, manual, it's an export. The automated backups are built in. Are they designed for disaster recovery? Manual backups, they're not transactionally consistent. Automated backups, they are. You can do a point-in-time restore. Point-in-time restores are not possible with the BACPAC or DACPAC approach to backing up, but with the automated backups built in to Azure SQL database, you can do a point-in-time restore. Operational overhead, yes, you need to export, or the exports need to be taken manually. In terms of the automated stuff, there's nothing for you to do, it's done automatically. Manual backups, as I've said already, they're not transactionally consistent. The data can change while the export is happening. Our automated backups, they should be transactionally consistent. In terms of exporting our Azure SQL databases manually to a DACPAC or BACPAC, there will be some storage involved, whether it's in Azure or whether it's local on your machine. So there will be a storage cost involved with that. There's free, or there's storage built in to the cost of your Azure SQL database, so there's no additional cost for storage. And then it comes to on-premises restore. With the manual export, you can restore your BACPAC or DACPAC to an on-premises SQL server. The automated backups in Azure SQL database you don't have access to. You can only really recover using the Azure tools.